Welcome into Dumke Field for our second 6A girls lacrosse semifinal as the pair of, well, the top two in Region 1, the Farmington Phoenix and the Fremont Silverwolves, playing for the right to advance to a 6A state championship game. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Please be joined by Kenzie Christiansen. Kenzie, these two teams split the regular season. It was a 7-5 win for Farmington, and then Fremont got them in the last game of the year 7-6 to win the Region 1 title. But expect an even battle between these two here this afternoon.
I definitely think it's going to be a very fair and even battle. I do think the Phoenix is going to come out a bit stronger, knowing that they lost by 1 goal this last time around. So I know they're going to come out with some super, super good fire.
It was Mackenzie Sargent who scored the game winner in the final second. Like, as the horn sounded, it was the last play of the game to lift Fremont in that region title. And look, she's had 59 goals this year. There's other players, Jency Jeffries, 46 goals, a pair over 30 with Jenkins and Higley. But if you want offense, we got the game because Farmington has Allie McCauley. She's got 69 goals this year. Carter and Larson each with 42. This should be a high-scoring affair here.
Absolutely. It's going to be really fun to see how these girls excel.
Farmington in the road blacks, Fremont in the home whites. This is the 2-seeded Fremont Silverwolves and the 3-seeded Farmington Phoenix, as Farmington controlling off of the draw. This is Haley Larson. Talked about her in the open. Starting goalies today for Fremont is Mackenzie Souza, the sophomore. She was great in that last game, made some real key early saves for Fremont.
All right.
We get an early card.
A card right off the bat.
Meanwhile, starting goalie for Farmington is going to be Elle Erickson.
Elle's a phenomenal goalie. She has been since the day she stepped in that cage.
Bailey Sargent here on the call, so she will come off for 2 minutes. Want to let you know the clock you see on our screen, unofficial times we stop early, start late, that sort of thing, to keep it true up with the official clock here in the stadium. Got 11:10 left. That's why we're letting ours just kind of run to catch up here. Larson coming in, a shot and score. And that's actually, that's McCauley with the goal for Farmington. The Phoenix striking first.
She shot that with no hesitation, being able to go almost center lane, keep it there, and just rip it past. Beautiful shot, no hesitation. Keep with that energy and power.
Goal number 70 for Allie McCauley.
Good on her. Good on her. Yeah, this is definitely the fire I was talking about, that they were going to come out with blaze.
They had a lead in that second. They beat them the first time. They had a lead in the second one. Kind of felt like, I don't want to say they let it slip through their fingers. Fremont earned that win. But it was one where you could very easily walk away and be like, yeah, we could have won that game, right? Yeah. And so if you can take that motivation into a semi like this, be the right mindset to have, and another face-off or another draw win here for Farmington. Carter trying to feed that in front to McCauley. And it will be Fremont possession. Coach Seth Jones, head coach of Fremont, the coach of the year in Region 1 this year. Great job with this group getting them to a semifinal, region championship. As Aslan Williams here working that end line.
Looks like they're playing a backer defense as well. We
Describe
saw that. So backer defense is when almost every girl has a defender on them, but one girl does not. That one girl that does not, her defender is actually hanging behind ball to help out the girl that's on ball. So it's a zone, so you have your areas, you have your girls, but you also have your backup.
Oh, it couldn't be possessed on that end line. It'll be Farmington possession. That one given up. A lot of room. Good work around and a save by Erickson. Trying to stay on it. Fremont. That was Jeffries trying to get that over to Higley. Fremont, nice play there by Beeman. Here's Molly Bell working up. Little lane for Moffitt.
Both teams back to equal strength.
And Fremont has killed off the penalty. Nielsen. McCauley trying to work in front. That deflected by Sargent. Through the middle. Phoenix.
I don't think there was much possession made throughout that whole midfield.
Footing kind of gave out on her there. And it'll go back to Farming. No, excuse me, Fremont with the 8-meter.
I think she signed a push. Or it could have been shooting space. Her signal looked kind of the same.
Here's Button.
She's like
Coming in, looking for the goal and the finish. Tied up at 1.
This is going to be a tight back-and-back game. These little minor fouls have to be cleaned up so that they can all keep possession and keep the game rolling. All the minor fouls will be called. All the major fouls will absolutely be called here, and the rest will keep it as clean as they possibly can out there. But this is going to be intense. We saw 7 minutes and 20 seconds left, and it's a one-on-one so far.
Nice response there from Fremont.
Brooklyn Bennett and McKaylee
As
Sargent
well
on the draw.
draw here.
Redraw. So redraw can happen for a few reasons. I think here's because the player doing the draw did not get it up above their shoulder.
Sargent trying to get there for Fremont. The push will give it to the Silverwolves. McKaylee Sargent. Button tried to play that behind, couldn't be reeled in.
Yeah, those are those little minor fouls that we got to make sure, or not even a foul, those little minor mistakes that we got to keep honing in on. Oh, that goalie was not ready for that.
Yeah, loose ball here. Back towards crease, still on the ground. Can you shuffle one in? The call will be crease violation to stay here with Fremont.
Crease violation will get pulled back to that dot. Crease violation was made by Farmington.
Jenkins starting. Trying to look for the cutter. Couldn't connect.
Great check. That was empty. This is a self-start. Empty is when the ball is not possessed in the head of the stick and it is checked. It is a fair call. This calls are under safe, fair, and fun.
Beeman keeping it for Farmington. Looking up. Larson. Looking in front.
Nice interception.
Yeah, it was Kate Jenkins. Right place at the right time. Looking up there. The contact.
Block.
Fremont will start here with Higley.
Block, that does mean that player does have to go 4 behind.
5 to go here, opening quarter. 1 apiece. Looking for Button right in the middle. Oh, good find. Trying to go 5-hole, shut down by Erickson. What a save. Fremont will keep it here. Nice early save from L.
That was a beautiful save, but the transition to the goal was also very well done. Very well executed.
Williams giving over with Parkinson. Here's Sargent.
Three seconds, major foul. The person that got the 3 seconds will be pulled back. 3 seconds is when a defendant stands inside of the 8 for longer than 3 seconds, not defending an attacker. It is a safety and a fair call.
Higley will start. Oh, nice dissection. Fremont taking the lead 2-1 on the goal from Jency Jeffries.
That was a little tic-tac-toe, X's and O's, securing it in the back of that net. That was beautiful. Great transition for the girls, great unity, and a beautiful shot.
That was breaking it down by levels. Great ball movement and great positioning by Fremont. Able to work that through.
Larson and Sargent on the draw.
So back to the draw here. Fremont, first lead of the game. Out of the air, Farmington.
Nice takeaway.
Little stick check. Larson trying to stay with it here, but Farmington can't possess it. Sargent looking up. Try to get that with Williams. Out of play. It'll stay with Fremont. Williams getting it to Sargent.
There's lots of black up ahead.
Going right back to Williams. Kept moving. Oh, good idea. Just missed the cage. Boy, that was wide open.
That was super pretty movement. Stick skills were on point. Just that shot and the release was not quite there.
Farmington, lucky that one didn't bite him. The defense got caught a little bit. Working through, and it's another Fremont goal. Kate Jenkins scoring her first of the game.
Is that her second of the night? That was her first. Okay. Right on. Well, that was a really great goal.
And timeout taken here by Farmington. Just inside 3 to go. Fremont with 3 unanswered to take the early lead here in the first. 3-1 the lead for the Silverwolves. Inside of 3 to go this opening quarter. Let's see what Coach McCauley has for his Phoenix coming out of that timeout.
Yeah, hopefully they get a little more fire in their guts. They are playing a man back for, oh my gosh, Fremont. Fremont's playing a man back on defense, making it a little bit harder for the Phoenix to actually attack the goal. One extra man does do a lot to help.
Good draw win there for Larson. Oh, good stick check by Sargent to take it away. Fremont now will set up offensively. Higley.
Taking it slow and steady. Oh, nice tip away.
You talk about fire in the gut. That's a nice play by Farmington. I think it was Kate Carter there.
Yeah, Miss Carter. Same team, guys.
Here's Jenkins. Oh, fed in
Nice.
front. Great idea, but Williams couldn't bring that in. You can see right now it feels like Fremont's able to kind of break down this Farmington defense with some of their passing.
They're just being sneaky and getting behind the backside of defense, which is really what's good.
It was a nice job by Beeman, able to track that pass.
Yeah.
And she'll start. Looking up for Roche. Ruby, defended by Heslop. McCauley.
Good shutdown by Fremont.
That was Button coming over on that slide. As we approach 1 minute to go here in the opening quarter.
I think it's the first time I've actually been able to hear a goalie communicating with their defense. The last few games have been kind of more quiet.
You see that stick coming up there, yep. Second yellow card being shown here to Fremont in this first quarter.
Is that McKaylee Sargent?
I think it's Bailey Sargent. That would
Bailey Sargent?
That would be her second.
Because McKaylee Sargent got the first one, right? Both Sargents.
Yeah, no, Bailey had both. That's
Bailey
her
had
second.
both. I thought McKinley. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
At least I thought Bailey had both. I had Bailey with the first one, and
You know, Sargent is what I heard, and I thought McKaylee. So I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see when she does or does not return back to play.
well, there's a conversation had at the table and now at the Fremont bench. So
Yeah, I'm guessing that she's not. That was her, I'm guessing. That is a major foul, so that will give her the opportunity to shoot.
yeah, Haley here will start from the 12. Got a step. And that pass was high, but it'll be an 8-meter chance here.
Shooting space, it's when a defendant gets in the lane of the shooter. It is a major foul. It's a safety foul. So the attacker is able to get an open lane with that 8-meter opportunity.
Larson again. Clock approaching 20 seconds left in the frame. Looking over. Oh, and did that one find its way? Yeah, it did. Boy, I thought Souza might have gotten a piece of it. But it does cross the goal line.
I think we're getting a card, though. Yep, there is a
Carter
card.
with the goal.
No, there is a card, a yellow card. Or a check to the head. But yes, Kate Carter with the goal. Yes, I apologize. Yes, Kate Carter with the goal. That was a great shot. As she was falling down, she was able to get it. But we got another yellow card out.
Yeah, Mitten called here for the yellow.
Was it Mitten or was it number 9?
I thought it was number 6.
Oh, my dyslexia is catching up with me. I have no idea.
Yeah, 9 is still on the field.
9 for Fremont?
Yep. So it was Mitten, number 6 for Fremont.
Got it. So with that push that happened during the shot, the ball is getting awarded to Farmington here at the center. It is a whistle start.
So final seconds ticking away. And in front, Carter. Shot. Did they count it? Yes, they do. Farmington with a pair of goals in the final 10 seconds. And we're tied up at the end of one. You're watching the 6A semifinal live on KSLSports.com. Start of the second quarter, and boy, how the turntables have turned. This is a 3-1 game. Felt like Fremont playing their tempo, their style, and then you get a yellow card, you get a goal, another yellow, another card, and next thing you know, we're tied up as we head to the second.
Yeah, that was a big 180. These are the things that we got to make sure we are careful on. All the fouls are what are going to hurt the teams.
Yeah, there's 3 that have been booked on Fremont, and I think 2 on Bailey Sargent. We're waiting for that to expire to verify whether or not that's the case. Fremont's taken advantage of the opportunity.
They certainly
Or
have.
Farmington has.
Yes, Farmington certainly has taken all the opportunities that they've been given.
And it is Larson off the draw. Sent up to Roche.
Interception.
Oh, nice job. How about Souza? Not clear, a little tough to handle, and Farmington repossessing. Here's McCauley. Larson trying to work in front. Maybe force there just a little bit.
He has a good interception, good ball tracing by Fremont.
Souza here looking for options. Yeah, she's got a long outlet available. Oh, that
Nice
one just scooped
swipe
up.
away.
Yeah, Bell had it. Farmington now trying to push. Roche. Nice defense there by Button. Sent up, Larson. That shot over the cage and backed up.
It was a pretty shot if we were just gonna get it connected to the back of the net.
Yep. Roche. Carter to McCauley.
Very nice play. These assists are what are making Farmington have such a great game. No, they have a really great chemistry going on right now, especially with attack. That ball, I don't think even made it past the midline for Fremont to even try and take a capitalization for the attacking end.
It was a great job by Farmington there, just putting the pressure on, locking things up, and made a difficult clear there for Fremont.
Absolutely.
So looking to the bench for Fremont, and Bailey Sargent is there.
So I think that confirms it, maybe?
Yeah, I think that she's got the two. Now, again, we'll see as the rest of the quarter proceeds. But as this draw, Farmington possessing. McCauley. Staying with it here. Larson. Boy, tough pass, able to slip it through to Larson.
I was definitely distracted because Larson switched her stick with somebody on the field, and now that player has transitioned off with that stick. Must be a face-off stick.
Little toss, McCauley. You see Sargent, great job there defensively.
Nice check away. Oh.
It'll stay here with Farmington. Fremont didn't like that call. I thought it was the right call.
Yeah, that was a check, but then there was a trip, and so what they're getting frustrated with is that little trip, which was the second foul, not the first.
McCauley, oh, what a save by Souza. McCauley tried to go 5-hole, and Souza, we mentioned she had some big saves in that region championship game. And she comes up with a nice one there.
Yeah, exactly. Here's another one right here showing her strength. They have two great goalies in both sides of the field, and it's gonna be a striking game.
Boy, Fremont has just struggled to maintain possession here in this second quarter. There it is, controlled by Torgerson. And that pass
Where'd that be?
off target. Farmington's really putting a lot of pressure on the Fremont possession.
Absolutely. They're coming out for that. Fremont won region. Farmington is ready to win state.
There's Bayless. Oh, Sargent
Nice
crafty.
takeaway.
Look out. She's got a lane. McKaylee. Sargent working in front. And McKaylee Sargent with the game-tying goal.
That senior has had an amazing career, and it's just continuing to show right here and now that she is a threatening player all the way from the midfield, shooting down all the way to that goal. Great ride.
And she started that with the stick
With
check.
a turnover over here.
Took it end to end. Her 60th goal of the year.
That's amazing. Good on her. I didn't realize we're 4-4. What an intense game.
Bennett and Jepson on the ground.
Off the draw. Fremont making it tough. And gathered by Jepson.
She was getting swarmed out there.
Yeah. It'll head back to Farmington.
Do you know why?
I think it was an offside call.
Okay. All right. Right on. Good on them. They are playing back run for Fremont. See, right there. There's that help.
Toss back here to Beeman. Roche. Run out of room there, the push.
So a push, just for definition of it, is the displacement of the track of the player. So if she gets pushed off that track from that defender, it's a push.
There's Larson. Past the midway point of the second quarter. Back to X. Roche trying to dissect. Oh, what a find.
Great.
It's McCauley with another goal. And how about the assist from Roche?
That was a great little triangle from up above GLE here on the west side, back to the south side behind goal, all the way over to the east side with a great drive to goal. That was overall great format, great execution. And it puts them in the lead. Nothing they would want more than when they got 5 minutes and like 30 seconds left.
Well, that's a tough one. You know, we talked about it in the, I think it was in the previous 6A game, just about making goalies' eyes move. And that's one where when you're going from behind goal to in front of goal and players are moving, it's hard to track that.
Movement. And something that I'm seeing that Susan's doing is she's completely turning her back to the front of cage. She's turning around, looking completely at the X. Well, she just got to step behind on that one. Nice, clean takeaway.
Jenkins. Here's Sargent. Little screen there to give McKaylee a little bit of room.
Anything to get that defense off her body.
Yeah. Sargent, oh, good find right in front. Little underhanded goal, McKaylee Sargent. What a beautiful play there for the Silverwolves.
There's a give, there's a go, and she cut right in and was able to get a great Twizzler shot, something that not a lot of players can really do, and that was really well executed.
McKaylee, pair of goals here in the second quarter.
Awesome. Yeah, she's tied up with Alexandra over there on Farmington. They're both fighting.
Well, I have Allie with 3.
Allie with 3.
Carter with 2.
You're right. I did not mark that down.
On the draw.
But yeah, she's answered a couple of second quarter goals for McCauley here.
Ah, it's true.
The 2 top scorers going head to head.
Great tracking off that draw for Haley Larson. Right as that ball and whistle was gone, her head was up in the air tracing that ball.
Sargent with another stick check. And now Fremont coming ahead. Williams. Williams coming around. Jeffries. Oh, nice work by Carter. Larson. Roche maintaining. Threaded. McCauley. Shot.
Nice save. What athleticism to be able to get that save. That was a really good save.
Farmington putting pressure as Fremont's trying to get it clear, and the whistle here will maintain with the Silverwolves. Fremont.
Illegal check.
Here's Mitten. Boy, right now it's kind of one versus many. Farmington's really trying to collapse down. And
They're going to do all that they can to swarm that attacker. Or that attacker.
restart this, I believe.
Is because of the failure to move forward away. My guess. That's my guess.
Here's Button. Sargent. Coming around. And we get a whistle here.
Illegal stick check.
Right now, Farmington's got a player a little slow to get up there. There was contact there right in front of the crease.
I think she got a little winded.
They're going to stop the clock here with just inside of 2 to go to make sure that player's okay. Trying to get a number there. Might be Bayless. We'll step aside here as they come out and have a look at the injury. You're watching the 6A semifinal on KSLSports.com. It is number 12, Edie Bayless, trying to walk off here for Farmington. Certainly hope she's okay. Look, it's good to see her kind of under her own power, but
157.
It looks like maybe a leg injury. She's
Yeah.
kind of hobbling.
yeah. So inside of 2 to go, and it'll be a opportunity here for Fremont, I believe from 8 meters. I think it'll be Williams. Williams to start. Coming in, the shot is over the goal and backed up.
Yeah, a little bit of that defensive stick was up. Keep your stick up because you might just block the lane like you did there.
Oh, working in front. The shot and the goal. How about Fremont? I tell you, they'll be able to get some really close looks. As this was Kate Jensen.
Yeah.
Whenever you're able to get a pass top of the crease.
Yeah.
And Fremont's been able to do that multiple times.
Well, Jenkins was able to catch it and roll dodge and switch hands and still get the shot off. Great job. Way to do it.
It feels like it's maybe a little too easy for Fremont to get the ball to those prime scoring areas. Right?
Yeah. I think it's a lot of ball watching on Farmington from how I'm seeing it because they're trying to get ready to crash in on ball, but all of a sudden they suck too far in like they have been. The attack is cutting through the backside and getting the pass to that backside person.
90 seconds, a little over 90 seconds left here in the first half. Fremont retaking the lead. And they win the draw. Here's Button. She's got some room. Thought better of it. The winning team in both of these two matchups in the regular season finished with 7 goals.
Wait, come again?
These two teams have played twice. The winner in both those games scored 7 goals to win.
Oh, wow.
We're at 6-5 at the break. We might have a little more high-scoring affair in this semifinal.
I absolutely think so. I think there's a lot more drive here.
Yeah. Oh, good find again. The shot and save by Erickson. Big for Elle Farmington to get that save there.
That was great save. Chasing that ball
get
beautifully.
The clear clean. And Fremont back with it. Jenkins. Jeffries.
Nice
taken away.
Interception.
Farmington, Moffitt able to gather. 20 seconds to go. Looking for a late equalizer in the half. Moffitt will give to Larson. McCauley just wide. Backed up. As the half comes to a close, Fremont holds a 6-5 lead at the break in the 6A semifinal. Start of the second half. 6-5, the advantage for the 2-seeded Fremont Silverwolves. Dane Stewart, Kenzie Christiansen with you. Kenzie, your thoughts on the first half? I mean, there were kind of bursts for Farmington, but Fremont, I think, has played a little more settled, take advantage of opportunities, and that's why they've got the 1-goal lead.
For the most part, a lot of the goals were made off of assists, and I think that's what's made this first half so entertaining, is that they've been working together as a team on the attacking end. I do think they need to clean up some of these minor fouls, have a little less of those, and it'll make the game go to the next level.
I think Farmington's had some turnovers, too, that have not helped their cause, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Fremont's taking advantage of that. They work back here with Roche, Farmington. McCauley has the 3 goals today. Haley Larson has not scored today. That's one thing that surprised me.
She did have one good opportunity that just soared over pipe, but not quite yet.
There's McCauley, leading goal scorer for both sides. She's got 3 at the break. Trying to step through. That one was wide, but backed up. If you're Farmington, what would you look at doing to kind of get back into some of the rhythm that you found at times in that first half?
Definitely keep working together as a team, trusting each other. Send the pass when you see it. Don't hesitate, because the hesitation is what's going to hold them back. You have to just play your game, play it as fast as you can.
Roche. Wind up there, draws the shooting space.
Puts her on the first inside. I think this is Haley Larson.
It is.
So she might just get what we were talking about.
Yeah, here's a great
Knock on
opportunity
wood
for her.
Now Mackenzie's had some great saves too, so
Yep.
it's sixes.
Coming in, the shot save by Souza. Fun fact, her brother is the starting goalie for the boys team.
He is. It's actually her twin brother.
Oh, is it?
Those, you looked him in the face, you couldn't tell them apart.
I did not know that, although
They
for
are
those,
wearing helmets.
for those who missed it, I don't know if you
were
saw
in a
this.
cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, Riley let me wear his padding, which I was very appreciative of. It kept me alive.
Oh, nice.
If you want to
check
see
away.
Dane try to take on shots, I
It was hilarious.
strapped on the pads
Hilarious.
and the helmet, and you can go on the X or Instagram and KSL Sports Rewind. You can watch that.
I loved it. I actually played goalie for the Brazilian national lacrosse team in Portugal last February, and that's scary stuff.
Yeah, it's something else. Here's Williams. She'll be straight away from 8 meters.
What are we doing?
Coming in, shot and a save by Erickson. What a save. Keep this a 1-goal game. Carter. Oh,
Nice
stick
check
How
away.
many times has Sargent done that today?
At least 3 that I can remember.
Feeds over, the shot and goal.
That
And
was a wicked goal.
And for at least the second time, it's a stick check by Sargent. And how about the little gritty there from Arwen Higley?
Hey, I'd like to give it fun, lighthearted. Everybody's having a good time out here.
Not only can she score, she's got some moves as well.
You getting jiggy out there?
Yeah. I think this is the largest lead of the game for Fremont. I think they've led by 1 goal twice.
Twice, yeah. Yeah, here they go.
No, it was 3-1 at one point. My bad. It was 3-1.
Yes, at the very beginning. Yep.
Yep.
It was 1-1, and then they got 2. Yep.
Yep.
Haley's
Back to
done really
draw.
great on the draw. So we'll see if she keeps on a self draw and snatching away or what she does. Hopefully gets it out to her teammate, Kate.
That was a great pursuit there by Jeffries to just kind of push that. Trip the call there. Carter back to her feet. McCauley. Here's
Fremont.
Larson.
I gotta say, Fremont, both Silverwolves from previous game with Riverton and these guys, both have been really good at checks. Really good at checks.
McCauley with that shot and a stick check.
Look at that, another one. Did you see that little front flip? You
did
miss
not.
it? Okay, so Farmington alley fell, and number 1 did like literally a somersault over her.
Wow.
I cannot wait for that playback.
Yeah, I missed that. This will be McCauley starting from 8. The shot and goal. Farmington with the response thanks to their leading scorer, Allie McCauley.
That's a great shot. Definitely made that goalie move. Full extension to try and save that, but that speed just couldn't be stopped.
7:45 to go here, third quarter. We thought this would be a tight contest. It has been. Each team is led by 2, I believe.
I'd have to concur with that. It's been an exciting game. Only a couple leads that have happened here. Then back and forth. Really, it's anybody's game.
Larson out of the air.
Right now, it's Larson's game with how much she has win and possessed this draw for her team. Either directing it out to a teammate or
Working up.
concealing it herself. Yeah.
Moffett. Roche sending this up with Carter.
That was a nice catch by Carter. I saw something on here that she was put in goal once or twice.
Yeah.
Get on you, Kate. Only the brave hearts can do it.
That's
right.
right. That's right.
I said 1 goal against the England.
I did say that's a new respect for the bravery and courage of those that are willing to go between the pipes.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a solid pass and never criticize a goalie again.
Here's Roche. You know, you gave up 1 goal. I saved one.
I saved one too.
Mine was the reverse. Oh,
Nice
tough shot.
goal!
As she's going to the ground, it's McCauley again to tie it up at 7.
That's a great goal. She didn't just get the possession of the ball. She was able to still shoot and score on the fall. Timeout, I believe, Black.
Yep. Timeout, Farmington, tied up at 7, midway through the 3rd quarter.
7-7.
Back to even.
Yeah, these 7-7, these goals have been going by fast. But not without any fight. Every goal has been a fight by transitions, by defense fighting out, by goalies making great saves.
Another draw win by Farmington. And that one couldn't be possessed. Here's Sargent. That pass couldn't be handled. Beeman. This finds its way to McCauley.
Good transition so far, making it upside that side. Oh. Sorry for my commentary. That was a good little fall.
Yeah. It's hard to see that's far side of the field. I was wondering if that might be a card situation. It's not.
It's not, no. It was, their feet just got tied up together. She was just trying to catch up. It wasn't anything, you know.
Yeah, when you see like
purposeful.
the windup, right, it looks a
Yeah,
lot
you're
worse
like,
than,
oh,
than
Lord.
it maybe was. An official right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, their feet just got a little tied up.
Larson, little turnaround, and there's her first goal of the game. She's been great on the faceoffs. We mentioned she hadn't scored until just there. She gives Farmington back the lead.
She didn't just score. She was able to get an assist and then rolling back and then getting a great shot right past Souza.
And, you know, really for the first 2+ quarters, it felt like the majority of that, Fremont was really holding possession quite a bit. Farmington off the draws these last 3 minutes have absolutely seized possession.
Absolutely.
And they've taken advantage with the opportunity.
They've risen above. They've done great. They've been able to have connections, and the ball's not been on the ground as much as we've seen in the first, 3 quarters or 2 quarters.
Sargent able to snag it. Taking matters into her own hand. Sargent.
Nice shutdown by defense.
Yeah,
An illegal check.
Had the delay whistle there. This will be an 8-meter on the hanging hash here for Sargent.
This is their biggest threat on the field.
Coming in with the shot and goal. Tied up at 8. Third goal of the game for Sargent. And we have a card being shown here. Is this going to Carter? Yeah.
Check to the head for Kate Carter. That's unfortunate. 2 minutes out.
Goal's good.
So Fremont evens it up, and now they'll have an extra player.
And they get it. They should get it at the draw too.
Correct.
Yeah. So that takes them a little bit ahead. 8-8. That's been intense.
And we've got a timeout taken here. Fremont taking it. Timeout Silverwolves. We'll be back. 4.5 to go here in the third. Here we go. 4.5. It's a start for Fremont after the yellow card shown. Sargent.
Yeah. A block.
When you can see Bayless again, remember she went down in that second quarter. She's back, but was hobbling a little bit. Guessing a bit of a dead leg there. But she's up and running.
Nice give and goes.
Button. Sargent. Oh, worked in front. And we've got a
Shooting
whistle
space.
here, yeah. So this will be Jenkins here from 8 meters. Kate's got a pair of goals today. Coming in. Oh, L. Able to keep it out. She's had 3 or 4 saves that have all been low.
Amazing saves. Every time they're shooting, she's chasing that ball so well.
Yep.
And she's a great teammate being able to whip it across that field.
Taken, ooh. Fremont thought they had it. But the call here will give it back to Farmington. Merlich trying to work up through the middle. That one taken away. Numbers for Fremont. The shot and a save by Erickson.
Great save. That's 2 in a row for her.
Jenkins had a great look, and Erickson right now just taking control of that cage. With this one taken back.
Nice one-handed interception. Way to trace that ball.
Here comes Jeffries.
Yeah, shooting space. That's the definition of shooting space right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Great push here by Fremont, but Elle Erickson, you see her in that cage. She's feeling really good right now, and she should.
Yep, she's phenomenal.
Carter's back on. The time served. Wind up. Shot and goal. Fremont back in front.
Hey, you can't get them all, right? That was a tight corner on that shot, too, being able to rip it across, all the way across the goalie into that bottom corner. Good job with that placement.
Number 18, Kara Taylor.
The goal they credited to Taylor.
This will be the first draw since the timeout. The last one was Farmington starting right off the bat, but Fremont held them off forever, or vice versa. Fremont started with the ball, Farmington held them off forever.
Larson off the draw. Here's Carter. Inside of 2 to go here in the third.
Flag on the play. 3 seconds. Major foul. Going to put that person that had the 3 seconds as a defender behind ball.
So this will be an 8-meter start here for Sarah Nielsen. I'm going to have a quick conversation here.
I think the conversation being had is 3 seconds. The ball was with Haley Larson, passed over to the player currently. Where was the 3 seconds originally spotted and called at, and who originally had it, I think, is a conversation happening right now.
Larson's kind of working her way over. I think she expects to be taking this.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Just having a little counsel here.
Yep.
Bring it out to the 12.
Yep. That's what I was assuming.
Nielsen still the start. Works to Larson. whistle there.
That was a crash if I've ever seen one. All those Silverwolves swarmed around Haley, but somebody was in the sphere.
She did a really nice job of still navigating that, right, and finding a seam.
She took 3 drives to
Yeah.
where she's at now.
Yeah. So Larson straight away here from 8 meters. A shot, missed the target, backed up. Moffitt gives to McCauley. Larson coming through, that shot again just wide. Roche, 20 seconds to go here in the third.
Great collapse down for the defense.
Looking back behind, can't connect, and it'll be Fremont possession.
9 seconds to go. I think the smartest thing is just to keep the ball out of Farmington's stick.
Yep. Third quarter complete. Each team scoring 3. It's a 1-goal game as we head to the fourth in the 6A semifinal. 12 minutes till our 6A championship game is set. Elle had to hustle across, get in the right goal.
Oh, I know she's laughing at herself too. She's such a funny girl.
I'm just glad we recognize that now, right? That could have been trouble.
I think Kiki would have told her.
Oh yeah, they would have made sure she
like,
set up.
we can't both be in this goal.
Yeah. Of course, she just ran a wind sprint. Like, you got to give her some time to get her air back, right?
Yeah, you gotta take a breath.
Yeah.
Oh, Fremont had too many players on the field because they're playing 5 back.
Big draw out of the air. McCauley able to run 2. And the whistle here.
Yep, stick-to-body contact. I think it happened between the 8 and the 12, so we'll pull it back to the 12, which will give her just a lane.
Yep. McCauley trying to work through. Shot and a goal. Wow. I mean, she has shown a lot of versatility with the different kinds of goals she's scored here in this semi.
Yeah, they've had a lot of different angles. She's had, like you just said, versatility, but she's been able to take it with both hands. As she plays, she can play left and right-handed. I think most of her shots have been right-handed, but her versatility between her left and her right hand has been really great, and her teamwork with her, just communication and the direction she's given out on the field.
She has been the top scorer today for Farmington. She really carried the offense.
Absolutely, especially that first. I think it was first or second quarter. Yeah, she was holding the team strong.
Yeah. Unofficially has 6 of their 9.
That's awesome. Good on her.
Another drop played up for
Nice.
McCauley. Here's Larson.
I've noticed Farmington has been able to not just do normal passes, but sidearm as well.
Carter. That might have hit iron.
I think it rejected off of Sousa's shaft.
And it will be Fremont possession.
I think
And a timeout.
Yeah, I think Farmington. I don't know what's happening. Yep, timeout though.
Timeout Fremont. 11 to go here in the final quarter. Fremont possession, and for the majority of that timeout, the 2 coaches from each side were talking with the officials. I didn't know the context of the conversation, but there was clearly a purpose why Coach Jones took that timeout, wanted to have a
Oh
conversation.
yeah, absolutely clarification on something. You could tell that the lead official is directing that conversation and really making it understandable for both teams.
And, most coaches I talk to, they can handle, officials missing calls, that sort of thing, but it's the communication they want, right? Help me understand how I should be teaching my team.
That is the hardest thing. And there are some officials out there that will not tell you, like, oh, you should know these things, or I don't have to tell you. I've heard those things before.
And so for me, when an official's willing to take time to do that, like,
I think it's
I love
honorable.
to give them credit for it. Like, that's
absolutely. And I think every one of these officials we've seen today does not mind, hey, what was that call? Oh, it was X, Y, or Z. Like, every one of these ones on the field have been phenomenal. They can define and defend every call they've made.
This worked back at X. Fremont, that pass just a touch tall. Sargent trying to keep it here. And we'll play that over with Jenkins. That pass a little tall. Fremont trying to get there. And will. Good chase there by Cooksey, I believe. Coming around goal, and L able to snag it. Oh, ground ball.
Yep, hold.
And it'll be Fremont. This is Callie Parkinson. Straight away from 8. Wind up shot, hit off the pipe. The second opportunity couldn't get through. We've got another whistle here
in the sphere. Yep, in the sphere. She's going to get that 8-meter opportunity. 8-meter opportunities are given when any major fouls have occurred inside of the 8-meter. Or if it's shooting space, it's at the 12 as well.
I think this is Jenkins. Coming in, trying to get a little shot away. That was denied. Ground ball. And the cover will give it to Fremont. We did mention they credited the goal to number 18. I actually think it was number 10, Callie Parkinson, who had that goal in the third. But
I had thought so as well, but I thought maybe someone else had a better eyesight than I did.
Yeah, I think it was Parkinson.
Because I thought that would have said. But it is another 8-meter opportunity from a shooting space.
Fremont with another plethora of opportunities here early in the fourth.
Absolutely.
Haven't been able to take advantage. Coming through. Waiting. Oh, that one was just wide. And there is L again. Well, that's a tough clear. Goes right to Fremont. Mitten will give that to Jenkins. Here's Sargent.
Oh.
Seven and a half to go. Sargent.
I have watched a lot of Farmington's girls cutting off each other's lanes. Like right here, there's a player right in front of her lane.
Work to GLE. We've got a call here instead, and this will be Sargent.
3 seconds, major foul. It's going to be coming back up to the top of the 8.
So my apologies. It'll be Cooksey starting it here.
Is that Cooksey?
Cooksey.
I think this is the first time I've seen her in the game today.
Almost sustained possession for Fremont these last 3+ minutes. Good to Sargent. Boy, tough pass, threaded through in a shooting space. It'll be Jenkins from 8 meters.
Yeah, I think they've taken a couple of opportunities here at the 8-meter, but they've been denied by Farmington. So we'll see if we'll be able to get it taken in this time.
Jenkins coming in. The shot wide and backed up by Fremont.
I think something that a lot of teams don't capitalize on is the possession that they get right here and right now on the crease rolls, and I think that's something that they're about to do.
You called it.
Great crease roll. She was able to contain possession off of the out of bounds from the first shot. Crease rolling and getting that top shelf goal. Beautiful goal.
Higley with the goal, working from behind the goal, or a little wraparound. Great finish there for the Silverwolves.
That's all they needed. They just needed one more goal. They got 6 minutes trying to shut down Farmington, as Farmington's going to try and claw their way out of this.
Farmington has been great on the draw.
Exactly.
It'd be a big one here for Larson, as Farmington now trailing again. Out of the air. Fremont with it. Jeffries able to reach out and snag it, but lost it. Going back and forth before Jepson.
That was a lot of back and forth.
5.5 to go.
Farmington's going to do everything they can to keep this ball above the defensive restraining line.
Hansen trying to work it up. That's a tough pass. Loose. And yeah, it'll be Fremont or Farmington possession here.
Hold was called, major foul, making that Sargent go 4 behind.
Under 5 to go. Stick checked away by Sargent. Williams.
An illegal check happened between the 8 and the 12. Should go back to the 12, clearing the lane open for that player. It is a major foul, so she is able to take the shot. It is called being direct versus indirect.
Williams starting it with Jenkins. And again, Fremont has owned possession this fourth quarter. Ground ball. Sargent able to regather it. Remember, Mountain Ridge really sealed away that game with strong possession the last 4+ minutes. Here's Williams in the corner trying to work against Beeman.
They play a little keep away game? Or
Yeah,
are they
a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, it looks like that. Tire him out.
Like walking the switchbacks at Zion's National Park.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Sent up, that pass couldn't be handled. Here's Larson. Larson coming ahead. Has help. 3.5 to go. Plays back with Roche. Roche right through to McCauley. Tied up. How about
Souza
the vision of Roche? And Souza's down.
Souza's got hit, and so did Farmington. A block. What?
I didn't see the Farmington player down. Is that McCauley?
I don't know what player is down. I traced
think
the
it
ball.
is.
And
I think it's McCauley. We've got an injury timeout here. Players from both teams being looked at. We'll step aside. Here, 3.5 to go here in regulation. Welcome back. McCauley was able to walk off. Souza staying in cage. McCauley now with her 7th goal.
just my interpretation of what happened there. We'll always play it back and look at it. But from what I remember, I think the shooter kind of got pushed on the shot, but then the goalie also got hit with the ball in a not awesome area. So
yeah, in fact, Farmington here starting with it. There must have been a call. I didn't see it in all of the trying to unpack what had happened. Larson has a stick checked away by Sargent again. She's got to have 7 or 8 of those.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's had really great takeaways off of those checks, swooping away the ground balls, just overall great ball control and movement.
3 minutes to go. Here's Jenkins. Working over. A shot, and Erickson's there. Long clear over the head of Larson. Goes right to Heslop and Fremont. And right now, McCauley's still not on the field for Farmington. And we've got a card being shown here. It's going to be a delay.
Green card, delay a game, had to move 4 behind. Yep, after green, it's green, yellow.
.2:23 to go. Jenkins. Remember that region championship? It was a game-winning goal with no time left. Here's Sargent. Navigating through. Sargent right in front.
There's a flag on the play.
Yep.
An illegal check, taken through an 8-meter opportunity. Gosh, we're under those 2 minutes, 10 on 10. This is an intense few moments for these guys.
1:56 left. McKaylee Sargent, 8 meters out, has 3 goals today. Elle Erickson's made some big saves. And we'll redo this.
Timeout on her. A ref's timeout. I think there needs to be some type of communication had.
Sargent again. Coming in. Shot and
And a
goal.
goal.
The lead back to Fremont thanks to McKaylee Sargent.
McKinley made the last goal for Fremont winning against Farmington. They got a minute 48 left. We'll see if that's going to be the last goal of the game or if there's going to be some more interaction between the two. Certainly
And
can be. Have a couple more goals here in the last
Could be.
few seconds.
McCauley's back on for Farmington.
Good. I'm happy she's not hurt.
Yeah.
She's a good player. She's
Yeah.
a good kid.
Larson and Sargent on the goal.
Yo, one of the other things I wanted to mention when we came back from that timeout, we talked about Emery Clark for Mountain Ridge
Yeah.
and her vision of getting the offense going. How about Roche and that find on that last
Yeah.
equalizer? That was a beautiful assist
Absolutely.
from Roche for Farmington.
Absolutely, yeah. Being able to have that connection with your teammates, being able to see them all around the field and know when to hit that target is a great skill to have.
Off the draw. Larson trying to get to it on the ground. Still being battled for, and Larson snags it. 90 seconds left. McCauley. Had that one jarred loose. They'll stop it with 1:25 left and an 8-meter opportunity for guess who?
Allie.
She's got 7 of their 10. Trying to tie it up. Coming in, shot. And it's scored. Tied up, McCauley with number 8 today.
You can tell the Fremont goalie is getting a little bit upset down there. The team kind of consoled her, make sure she's okay. Only a minute 20 left. All these girls are going to have to put all their energy and effort into this because there needs to be at least one goal made by one of these guys to make it a winning game.
80 seconds remaining. Tied up at 11. The draw. Possessed by Farmington. Carter. 1 minute left. McCauley.
This defense is the whole time trying to keep her out as she is their highest scorer.
Sargent nearly with another stick check. McCauley right down the lane. Saved
Souza.
by Souza. And now Fremont on the counter. The Silverwolves running. Jeffries. Plays back. Here's Williams.
Intense few minutes. Defense is going to try and hold a brick wall. They'd rather go into overtime than to let any few seconds.
20 seconds left. That ball through the middle.
Where does her stick go?
I think she lost her stick. Might have gotten there. Countdown on in regulation. Farmington to start it. They will not get a look, and we will head to sudden death in the 6A semifinal. How about that last save by Souza? She gave up the goal, and you mentioned she was a little distraught. Her teammates came over, 4 of them.
Yeah.
Pat on the head, gave her a pet talk, and she makes the game-defining save to send this to overtime.
Amazing. I think this is going to be a lot of big stressors for the girls going into the next 3 minutes. How this works is a 3-minute quarters. Whoever makes the first goal wins the game. If 3 minutes tires out, they get immediately switch the field and go back into 3 minutes until the first goal. And that continues on until a goal is made.
We will take a break. Overtime coming up in the 6A semifinal between Farmington and Fremont. Welcome to overtime. 3 minutes. Sudden death.
So that means if a goal is made in these 3 minutes, either team, the game is over and we have our victor. That's a lot of pressure.
McCauley unofficially with 8 goals today, including the one to send us here. Souza with the big save to send us here.
Absolutely.
Out of the air, and it's possessed by Farmington. Carter coming ahead.
Hold. Staying with Farmington. Kate has a lot of white jerseys ahead of her.
Yep. Carter starting. Works to McCauley. She's been the difference maker today. Souza couldn't get the stick check there. McCauley still on it. Looking for a lane. Working in front. Shot and a save by Souza.
Good job.
She had the denial in the final minute of regulation, and the denial in overtime is Fremont now on the counter. Here come the Silverwolves looking for their first opportunity at a winner. And they'll start here from 12. Souza with 2 huge saves for Fremont. We stop the clock here with 2+ to go. Working in front, the shot is wide. And it will be another opportunity here for Fremont as Boy went flying into the crease there. Not of her own accord, and now Elle is a little banged up.
I think she got hit.
Yeah, she got the wrong end of that.
Got to pull through. Got to make that big save for your team.
It's Arwen Higley, the senior, first team all-region. Has 2 goals today. Looking for the game winner for Fremont from 8 meters out. And Elle with the save.
Wow. These goalies out here.
Farmington pushing ahead. Oh, that pass between a couple Phoenix. Larson able to get there.
I don't think she was ready for that pass.
No. Haley has the 1 goal in the 3rd quarter. 80 seconds left in the first overtime. Larson, couple players there. Stick check by Sargent. Ground ball. Fremont will have the call.
With Fremont.
Yep. Carter's down behind the play here for Farmington. Gonna play through. Jenkins. Inside of a minute. And the call here will get official stoppage now for Kate Carter, who's worked her way back to her feet, but she's going to have to come off here. It looks like she's okay, but it did take her a while to get back up. Yeah, you see her jog off.
Yeah,
Good
she's
sign.
hurting. Something's hurting.
Yeah. 55 seconds left in this first overtime. Both teams with opportunities. Jenkins will start it for the Silverwolves. Plays over. This one lost. A cover will give it to Farmington.
Pressure on for the Fremont defense.
Farmington will retain. 30 seconds left. $20 seconds left. Lost. Fremont has it. 12 seconds to go. Can the Silverwolves get a final look?
8, 7, 6.
They work up. Jenkins feeds over. Couldn't get it away cleanly, and we will head to a second overtime.
Woo!
That close from another shot at the horn for Fremont.
I about passed out. I was holding my breath that whole time with that back and forth.
Wow.
So they get an immediate switch on the field. Goalies are going to switch sides. Defense is going to switch sides. No talking to the team or to their coaches. It's an immediate switch.
Larson and Sargent on the goal.
3 more minutes.
Woo! Intense. This is the first overtime I think I've ever seen in the semifinals. Yeah, you think? Yeah.
For girls.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
On the draw,
Nice.
Sargent.
Have stick to body contact or illegal stick check.
Jenkins works over. Jeffries. Here's Sargent.
Sargent got the last one.
That flag up. Sargent will.
This is some
Be at 12.
serious pressure for her if she got the last winning goal against Farmington.
12-meter start. Work to the wing. Jeffries trying to keep it here. And are they pointing to the 8? No, 12.
I think it was a cover, so yeah, it's going to go on the 12. Indirect, so yep, passing it around.
Jenkins sends over. Button had the first goal of the game. Feeding inside. Little turnaround. Tried to send that out, disrupted by Larson. Support trying to keep this here with Fremont right on that end line, and Farmington has it. Erickson looking up for Carter. Here's Larson. Up ahead, and Souza was ready for it. Had a crease violation. Wouldn't matter if Souza was on that.
Wow, intense moments here with this back and forth.
We're in double overtime. Could a third overtime be coming?
It's possible with how much these teams are fighting out there.
Williams gives to Sargent. Sargent coming around. This ball loose. Boy, yeah, hard there by Carter. And we'll get a call here, and I think Kate's going to pick up the yellow. Yep. And I believe that's her second.
I believe so as well. Anyways, the game has 50 seconds left, possibly. Maybe another 3 minutes. If another 3 minutes happens, it's possible that she can come back in.
If she has two?
Oh, if she has two. No, you're right. She does not. She cannot. Nope, she cannot come back in. But somebody can come into her place.
And again, that's according to my notes. That may not be correct, but we've got a timeout here taken inside of a minute left in double overtime. Timeout, Fremont. You don't want to go anywhere. Great finish coming back. 57 seconds left in double overtime. Farmington has a player off due to a card. Extra player for Fremont.
I believe we are setting up for the eight-meter opportunity. 8-meter opportunity for that player that had the card on her. Not quite sure.
That's going to be Kate Jenkins. A pair of goals today for the sophomore. Erickson's made a couple saves in OT. Fremont trying to punch their ticket to a state championship game. Jenkins.
Knocked away.
Loose. We'll do it
Illegal
again.
stick check. We'll pull her back out to the 8. I think the first inside.
And it will be Jenkins again.
She's a right-handed player, so it might be a little bit difficult getting that first inside. But I know she's going to try and capitalize on it no matter what.
To your point, showing patience.
They do have that extra player. They need to do a lot of passing and catching,
Yep.
get these defense moving.
Yep, here's Sargent. Trying to work around Sargent. Little lane shot wide and backed up. Fremont quick on the start. Coming around, jarred loose. Fremont couldn't maintain. Larson now pushing for the Phoenix.
I think this is going to be the fastest sprint of her life, and she's got 10 seconds left.
Gives to McCauley. And Souza with the denial. Triple overtime coming up in the 6A semifinal.
I think they do an immediate switch again. Wow, these goalies have had this game. Oh my gosh.
You know, I was kind of surprised that Larson peeled off, but after that she kind of leaned over. It's like, well, maybe she was tired. She just ran the whole length of the field in a double overtime game. Maybe it was, I need someone else to take this shot in that moment. And, you know, McCauley just, if she was a step or two closer, would have had a really good look, but probably just a bit extended.
Yep, it was a little bit far out, but, you know, they are going to have 3 minutes.
Yeah, they will let them gather. We're going to do the same. We'll be back. Triple overtime when we come back. Start of our third overtime, 11 apiece, Fremont Farmington. And, you know, it's too bad. One of these teams is going to go home absolutely gutted.
Yep.
They don't advance to a state championship game. We've seen great efforts on both sides.
It's been so insane. I'm surprised I haven't passed out yet with how much I've held my breath with the back and forth and back and forth. It's been so great with such great players. Haley Larson having great stick control, great turnovers. Allie is doing great shots and opportunities. Sue's over here in goal has been great. It's been just back and forth with excellent players.
Both goalies have made big saves in overtime to keep this game going. Who gets the winner? Of course, Brighton and Olympus, our first 5A semi, they're waiting in the wings. And for those expecting that game, we'll have it, and it will be a short turnaround between this one and that one. Another draw here to start the third OT. In the air. Both teams tracking, Larson winning. Here comes Haley. 1 goal today, Larson. And in the sphere here, she'll start from 12. Larson giving McCauley. Souza with a denial, and that one stays out at the post. Oh. And Souza smothers.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Here comes Sargent. Fremont on a push. Sargent down the middle, tripped up, and she'll have the 8-meter opportunity straight away.
I mean, they've learned a couple times that, you know, running it in isn't always the best option with this defense. This defense can crash in hard and well, and that's exactly what they're going to try and do here.
Sargent coming in. The Fremont Silverwolves advance to the 6A state championship.
Wow, what an amazing game by both teams. They had such a great moment, such great teamwork, and an amazing season overall. It's hard to lose in triple overtime, but you have to be proud of what you were able to do here on this field.
McKaylee Sargent won the region championship for Fremont and wins the semifinal in triple OT.
Good for her. What a great accomplishment for the senior. Am I okay to pick 2?
Sure.
All right, you got to go with Sargent. She made an amazing goal, but Souza 3 shot-out shots in a row to make it for her team to be able to be there.
And 2 of those are on McCauley, who had 8 goals from right in front of the crease.
Yeah.
She shut it down late. Great picks. Great picks.
Great.
What a game. 12-11. Fremont with the triple OT win over Farmington. They advance to the 6A championship to take on Mountain Ridge. That game will be Thursday. You can watch it here live on KSLSports.com as Sargent and Souza are players of the game. Thank you for joining us. For Quentin Psyche, Kenzie Christiansen, my name is Dane Stewart. Have a great night. And we got 5A semifinals coming up here in just a few minutes live on KSLSports.com.